The Denver Broncos officially reached out to the Cowboys for permission to interview with Dan Quinn. Now, the option and the choice is all up to Dan Quinn, but sometimes there are situations that teams can make an offer that you can't refuse. Denver Broncos is a storied franchise. It's not like the Jacksonville Jaguars. And on top of that, when you're talking about money, goals, and vision, it's hard. My biggest thing is, Cowboy Nation, is when they do these type of things while the season is still going on. I get it. Postseason is after the regular season. The NFL really need to stop this. They need to have these type of interviews after the Super Bowl. Therefore, people can get realigned and refocused and focus in on what they're trying to do. On top of that, it'll be better if Dan Quinn could reach out to the Broncos organization and say, hey, I love the fact that you guys reached out to me. Nevertheless, my mind is focused on the Super Bowl right now. It's better to have the Super Bowl on your resume juxtaposed to saying, okay, let me entertain this. And it's hard, Cowboy Nation, when you're talking about money. Now, one thing that Jerry Jones can pull out of the back of his pocket is money. Newsflash, Cowboy Nation. There's no salary cap as it relates to coaching staff, the staffing organization. There's no salary cap to that. So Jerry Jones right now can put a hush to all of this and say, hey, this is my guy. I believe in the culture that he's changing. I get it. He was once a head coach over there in Atlanta, and this is a great opportunity. Think about this for the Broncos. They are ranked 26th in defense, and one can argue they got some boys over there that they can really look at it and say, okay, we can build around this guy, especially Patrick Surtain. Patrick Surtain, he's no one to sneeze at. And when you look at everything where they're going to be picking at in the draft or what have you, and you bring in a coach like a Dan Quinn who can pull some resources from the Dallas Cowboys organization as well as it relates to some of the free agencies and say, okay, this would be the new philosophy that I can bring in. There's nothing wrong with being a king in your own council. There's nothing like it. But I come here to tell you that this opportunity can be as big as possible. But I go all the way back to the saying, shout out to my guy, Okoye Media. Shout out to him with this saying, would you rather be a king for a day or a prince for a lifetime? The level of distraction that this brings to the table it's crazy. But the Denver Broncos, they were 7-10 this past season. And the season before that, of course, it's a situation where you would say to yourself, with the proper coaching and with the staff that they got, especially Jerry Jeudy on the offensive side, I think that they are pretty much one quarterback away for getting this thing rolling and going in the best way possible. So when you look at all of these things, Cowboy Nation, you will have to say to yourself, and even Broncos, the orange crush that they are, right? If you look at this thing and say, all right, cool, how can the level of distraction be removed? Well, I come here to tell you guys, y'all beautiful people, that this particular situation is hard. It's hard because everybody want what you got right now. And what is that? They want to be in the playoff. They want to go to the Super Bowl. They want to have hopes. They want to have these things that the Cowboys are doing right now. But it don't happen overnight. The resources don't happen overnight. It takes time. But they can always hurt it by levels of distraction. Post me your thoughts, post me your concerns down below. This is just in. The Denver Broncos reached out to the Cowboys so that they could interview Dan Quinn. Now we're waiting to see what Dan Quinn responds. Now, his response earlier, hey, he liked his team, he liked his guys, he loved where he's at. But money changes everything, right? And certain organizations and franchises can change a lot of things. We'll see. We will see. He's a strong candidate, by the way. Not a fluff. So we'll find out, Cowboy Nation. If I'm Dan Quinn, stay where you at. Be that prince for a lifetime. Formulate something here. Don't try to go over there. And I get it. Nothing wrong with being a king in your own castle. But this thing right here, just let's stay focused. We still in the battlefield. We still got to think about what we got right here, what's going on now. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. Salute.